On the 4th of July, I marched with my local peace group in our small town parade. I carried a sign that said, "We told you so." Upon seeing the sign, some people laughed, some applauded, and one shouted out, "I don't get it." One of my fellow marchers said she didn't like the sign because it seemed smug. Allow me to explain. I was taught as a youth that no one likes an "I told you so." I pretty much agree. People who say "I told you so" usually are smug. It is important to them that you realize they are smarter than you. But that's not why I carried the sign. I carried it for all the people who refused to listen to what millions of anti-war protesters were saying before the U.S. invaded Iraq, because I want them to listen the next time we ask them not to start killing people. Months before the invasion, we were pointing out that civilians would be killed if we started a war. The president tried to pretend this wouldn't happen, but the slaughter of civilians was inevitable, and everyone in the Pentagon knew it. Civilians get killed in wars these days, and there is no way around it. Before the invasion, we pointed out that there were experts who were skeptical that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. We wanted our country to find out what the truth was before invading. Our president and his helpers told us we couldn't afford to wait to learn the truth. Before the invasion, we said it was unlikely that Iraq would instantly turn into a U.S.-style democracy. Our president told us that was what would happen. It turns out we were right on these points and on lots of others. And if more people had listened to us, the U.S. might not now be responsible for the deaths of nearly 750,000 people, and our reputation around the globe might not have been severely damaged. We told you so, but an awful lot of people refused to listen. We may not have been right about every detail, and we may not be right on every detail the next time. But we deserve to be listened to because we were right this time. We have earned credibility. We were the experts on this war, not the retired generals who appeared on all the TV news shows. They got it wrong. I want people to listen because right now our government is jostling with Iran. There are lots of indications that our president wants to invade Iran. It would be a tragedy if once again large numbers of Americans gave him the go-ahead without listening to the people who now have a track record, having accurately predicted the results of invading Iraq. We told you so then, and we want you to listen now.